Hey everybody, it is May 4th. It is May the 4th be with you. It is also the day before my birthday. I'm going to be 50, so that's number one. That's a kind of a, for me it's a great achievement, I think, because I never thought I'd get that far in my life. My wife gave me this lovely shirt, COVID-19 ruined my birthday 2020. I thought that was just perfect. You can see my COVID hair, COVID beard, and tomorrow as well. If you're watching this the day I release it, which is May 4th, we're releasing Black and Fluffy. So, two things going on there, and I thought I'd go over what I did to try to make a surf song, because I've never done one before in my life. So let's go switch over to our good friend, the little mic, the little headset here. See if I can get a better picture. There we go. So, first thing I did was, well, if anybody knows anything about surf music, it's generally doused in reverb. That's a big thing for surf music. It is doused in reverb. Now, this is not going to be as accurate as it has been. It's not going to match exactly what I recorded, mainly because, the levels have changed on here, and the cat has played with it. I just kind of put it where I thought it was and left it at that. So, before I start on this, I'd like to thank Mike from 424 Recording, and I think it's either Guillaume or Guillaume, who's also a YouTuber, and he writes music. Both of them contributed vocal tracks, the chant, the Black and Fluffy chant, which, awesome. It fit in perfectly. It sounds great. Love it. And then I asked a few people if they could help me and to do solos, because I can't do solos worth beans. And so Bobby Barretta, another guy who I've promoted before, he came through and he gave me 3 great solos that I added to the system. And yeah, it's been a wonderful thing about people contributing to it, and it sounds great. And I thank you so much for your support and everything else. So let's. First thing I did was I just soloed the guitar tracks, so they'll start in a second. There they are. I'm just gonna go back a bit on it. There, go back to here. So what I did was I recorded them with my Telecaster replica, not a real Telecaster, and I did that because it's the only I wanted that single coil sound from the guitar, and that's my only single coil that I own. And I ran it through a Fender Twin Reverb tube amp, and I put on vibrato. I put on what's it called? Reverb. So I echoed the snot out of it. I don't know if I added more. Let's just take a quick look here. Yes, I did. I even added more. As you can see here, post is on. I added more reverb through my external system. So that's the first thing I did. So let's give it a listen. So it's got that echo going on. It's really quite cool sound. It's got the surf echo to it. So that worked really well. That's the first thing I did. Let's turn off. Well, so I also now listen to the bass. Let's go to the bass for a second. So as you can see, I kicked up the low end a bit. It's hard to see with this one. I don't know if this is going to help me do that. Nope. Let's turn that back on. I am using the internal effects. So if I go to effects, it's under guitar. So I have the amp on it. It's using the 410B. As you can see, gain, master, tone, all the way reverb. no compressor, and I'm using a little bit of chorus, as you can see on the bass. So let's listen to the bass. So that's my bass line, and that worked really well. Let's see if I can. Now, as you know, I've been spending this year working on my drums. I've been working tirelessly on my drums, trying to get a good sound. Not just get a good sound, but actually play to the point where I don't feel like I always feel like I can hear myself stressing or trying. I'm trying too hard and I'm stressing with it. I don't sound relaxed, and I hate that. And I think this song, I actually think I got there. I got close to sounding relaxed. So let's listen to my drums for a second. Now what I did was, so I have them, they're here, and I have kick, snare, high tom, low tom, floor tom, and overheads. So we'll give it a listen. Now you can see I got reverb on that too. So yeah, that is me playing. That is actually me playing. Let's just cut all these out. So that's the snare. There's kick. I don't know how well you can hear this on your thing. That's floor tom. Oh, it's high tom. I'll do all the toms together. And there's the overhead. Now, what I did was, showing the mixer, go to the toms. So I panned them all. So the mid tom is all the way on the left. The low tom, high tom is all the way on the left. The mid tom is slightly to the right, and the floor tom is all the way to the other side. And I think, yeah, so the kick and the snare, I did bring up on the kick. I did bring up the low, and on the snare I just left it as it is. I've added reverb to everything. I added reverb because I find, like, especially with, let's go back to the beginning, especially when doing, so this is just snare, and if you add it with that, now snare kick, so you can really hear the kick coming out now. Now I'll add the floor toms. So that is actually me playing drums, and yeah, I'm quite happy with it. I worked very hard on that one. I practiced that for a good month and a half before I actually sat down and recorded it. So now let's go to the vocals. Let's do we're gonna do the solo first. So let's go to the solo. I think that's the solo right there. So as I said, Bobby Barretta provided 3 great solos. I love all of them. If I go to the mixer on it, I am not adding anything to it. This is exactly what he gave me. So yeah, there's no way I could have done anything like that. I've been practicing soloing. I'm not that good. I might do it later on. I can do some little things. So now, So we've done the bass, done the guitars, done the solo. Okay, let's do the vocals. So the vocals, what I did was, now like I said, I was only given 2 people contributed. That's fine. I didn't expect a lot. So what I had to do is I had to do what I usually do, which is just do it myself and come up with different voices.
Black and fluffy, black and fluffy.
So as you can see, there's
black and fluffy, black and fluffy.
So that is me. Well, it's not just me. That's me, Mike, and Joe.
Black and fluffy.
That's just me.
Black and fluffy.
So what I did was I panned them all. I'm just going through, I'm letting it play so you can hear them. I think this is Mike 424. Should come up in a second. I know that 4 is Gilles. I can tell because it's got a little bump there. I had a little background noise.
Black and fluffy.
Yeah, that's Mike
Black and
44.
fluffy.
And this is, I think I did this with a megaphone.
Black and fluffy.
I did it with a megaphone.
Black and fluffy.
And then Gilles.
Black and fluffy, black and fluffy.
And then there's another solo. So I can do the solo here. See? Another solo. And then it comes back to, this is me again. I can't remember how many tracks I did of this. I think I did 7.
Black and fluffy,
A high
black
one.
and fluffy.
And then I think a goofy one.
Black and fluffy.
Oh yeah.
Black and fluffy.
Oh yeah, that was me trying to imitate that Tiger King or whatever he is.
Fluffy.
And the last one.
Black and fluffy, black and fluffy.
So that's the song. And once again, thank you so much for helping me out with it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I've been getting a lot of people recommending me now. This is great. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. Have a good day. Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you're coming up with stuff as you're locked up. And if you're not locked up anymore, good for you. Talk to you later. Bye.